This is a conversation that's gonna go on forever, so I'll rather talk about it on a different day. Roddy stream. Hello, hello. Is there a Roddy stream here? Backstage? Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I see people are muted.
Hello.
Hello. Who's this? Hello. Who's here?
I think both players are here already. But UedSoldier said he can't join.
Say again, sorry?
UedSoldier said he couldn't join. I don't know what the problem is.
Maybe he's got no microphone?
I think I messed up. I have to unmute them manually.
Okay. And you're gonna handle the interview, right, Allison?
What?
Yeah, it's your tournament. Come on, you're in charge.
I have to change the permissions first.
All right, no worries. No panic, no time. Did you DM me anywhere where we are meeting, by the way, on Battle.net? I don't know if it's a secret channel or a public channel. What do you have in mind? I guess somewhere on Europe. Hello, Kansas. By the way, thank you, matey.
I'll DM you.
Okay. So before the players are unmuted and we start the interview, is there anything else you would like to share, Allison? Is there something I need to know? Is there one thing that I absolutely need to know?
What's that?
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me. About the entire event, about the passion. You tell me. Whatever you want. If there is nothing, that's also fine. All right, I will take a tiny break. I'll let you fix all the settings. Or are you good to go?
I think I've fixed the permission thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
All right, so it's supposed to be the UedSoldier and Fjont for the first match, correct? Or did you go with Zigga and sebesdes?
It's UedSoldier via sebesdes, because the problem is Fjont and Sigurd they have something to do before the whole event starts. So we had to switch the matchup to make sure all 4 players could play today. So it's shown on Wikipedia that.
So you swapped the play, okay.
Matchup swapped to meet some students' issues.
Hello.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can definitely
hear you. I can hear you.
Can I guess the permissions are fixed.
But yes, but UedSoldier says he has connection problems. So it kept loading for him.
Yeah, the classic Discord moment. He wants to move to another channel because it works apparently there. So maybe we just move up.
Oh, so okay, we could try the.
Just go to the Billy stream for like 1 second. Just for this.
Let's try that. Try that.
I will try.
Is it working now?
I can hear you.
Hello? Hello?
Well.
So there's one question that I'm really curious about. So, what? It's not working for UedSoldier now.
Somebody said it. Azura said it might be related to his region, that it will be difficult to actually get it to work on Discord at the moment. How long have the interviews been on
working
average,
for me.
Allison? Like when you did interviews in the previous days, how long are the interviews?
I don't know. I've never did interviews before.
Okay. Who handled the interviews?
I'm so unprofessional. It was Doomrat.
Doomrat, okay.
Yeah.
If,
So I kind of want to ask Seb. Seb, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So yesterday, Lorimbo said in his mind you should be seed 1 instead of Fiant. What's your idea about this?
I mean, I do think I am a bit better right now, yeah. So it is what it is.
Oh,
but
really?
I think it's not too egregious. Like, I think putting him at 1 is completely fine. But I do think I'm a bit better.
Also, before the whole tournament started, Fiant said he kind of expected to. No, he kind of wanted to destroy you. Would you like to respond to his challenge?
I'm sure he would. Unfortunately, it will not be happening. So I don't know. We'll see in the finals, maybe.
And
But
how confident are you vs UedSoldier?
well, I would have been a lot more confident versus Sige, but I got kind of scammed with that match. So that's unfortunate. But I'm pretty confident anyway.
Versus Sigurd, you're not afraid of a 3 HP pylon, are you?
I don't think we'll be getting to that position, no. But that game was actually insane. I have no idea how he won.
Okay, I think these are. I don't have any other questions. Roddy, do you want to ask other stuff?
No, I will ask some questions when we get ready for the grand finals. I think since we were aiming to start at 7 and it's already 1 minute past 7, I'm ready to just watch some games. But if you have anything else, then obviously go ahead. It's your tourney. I'm just here to enjoy it.
I think UedSoldier still hasn't fixed the connection problem, so sadly we wouldn't be able to interview him.
As long as he can make it to Battle.net, I think we're okay.
So maybe we could start?
Sure. Just give me 1 minute. I'll take a very tiny break and then we'll hop into our first best of 5 of the night. Sounds like a plan? I think it sounds like a plan, guys. I will disconnect from the voice call. Give me 1 sec, guys. The only problem is that I never have what I need when I move that button, but I can do it here. We are going to get a prediction going. Actually, I'll do it as soon as the first match is live, because I don't know when it's actually going to start. Give me 1 sec. Streaming Pulsar, I took a look at your history. You're obviously weird talking about cocaine and whatever. Like, I don't like to ban people, and you might be a reasonable guy, whatever. Just chill. If you have any questions on what we're actually doing, ask away and I'll answer it, but don't be weird, mate. People are trying to do a nice thing for some of the younger gamers out there, and you're being a weirdo immediately. So 1 minute, guys, and then we'll start with some video gaming on the Sunday night. Hype, hype. Let's hop into the game. Give me 1 sec. I'm here. I'll swap this one here temporarily. I'm on the wrong server. Alright guys, 3 more best of 5s in a weekend that has already been full of StarCraft. And we have the kids who are gaming, Sep, Fiant, and the UedSoldier and Zigga. We're gonna kick things off with PvPs between Sep and the UedSoldier. I'll let them know that I am ready when you are. I'll give you guys a little prediction as well to get some channel points on the line in case anybody has the urge to wager some channel points. I will obviously talk about the players and the MMR and what I know about them. This should honestly be very, very close actually between these two. Sebesdes versus UedSoldier, best of 5 semi-finals. Sebesdes is from the Czech Republic and he's a Protoss. UedSoldier is from Russia and he's a Protoss. 10 minutes should be totally fine. That is good. We are online on Team Liquid. I can change the lights in a little bit, but that's fine. We've got a cool little graphic helping out with the StarCraft 2 Collegiate World Championship. That is what we have dubbed this. I'm all for it. Apparently there are some other casters that might join too, so we might have to wait for a split second, but I'm in the lobby. So this tournament has been running for a long time. It has started many weeks ago. It had a pretty large field. As you guys can see, we had approximately 50 players, a little bit less than 50. It started off with a bunch of groups at first. Can I find the groups? Yes, I can. It's on a different article. So everybody played against everyone, a little bit of a round robin. I saw Cobblestone got done dirty because this is a tough group. Jay went 2-2, but also a very tough group. My boy Wingend went 2-2. I heard he was quite close to advancing. He actually said that he threw a little bit. We had Magnet in there, Hydra, of course, Netherlands, also previous team running. And that led into this bracket eventually. The bracket was played yesterday. There's a little bug. Yesterday we had the round of 16 and the round of 8. Today we're going to do the semi-finals and the finals. Best of 5, best of 5, best of 5. And there might be a bonus match. If there is a bonus match, we'll obviously talk about it as soon as it's confirmed. If there is no bonus match, then we are going to have that bonus match on one of the future days. Don't stress it, Allison. Allison, you've done amazing. You've done a lot of nice things for everyone. You gave them something to compete in, something to play for. The nerds are happy. I'm happy. Gamers are happy. You shouldn't worry. Enjoy it. All the work is behind you. Now you can just watch the final matches. Alright, we have a barcode in the lobby. I cannot imagine we have a barcode caster, but... Is there a barcode caster? Are we smurfing now as casters too, guys? Haru. I cannot believe it. A barcode caster. Sap is saying, shaking my head. I agree, Sap. Honestly, very, very close best of 5, guys. Sebesdes, I think, has peaked a little bit over 6,000 MMR, but I would say most of the time Sep is like solid 5,800, 5,900. For the people who don't know what that means you're very high up in Grandmaster. That doesn't make you a mid GM or a low GM, like some people on Reddit would describe. You know, you're pretty freaking good. You're honestly like close enough that you can start taking maps of some of the top guys in Europe and definitely the top guys in NA. UedSoldier has also peaked around that, but I would say on average is a tiny bit lower than that. Yeah. The real question is, Roddy, how's the puzzle going? I can take a little sneak peek for you, be shark, but Vicky has been putting in some serious hours at this point. There are still empty spaces, but honestly, lots of connected pieces in the center, and I feel that it's going to be that domino effect where you get very close to completing it. At one point, suddenly everything connects, everything falls together. Honestly, I think at this point, I give Vicky 1 to 2 hours. It's probably done. Vicky's not sure about that statement, but I am. I'm not sure about red. Excuse me, I'm not sure about green against yellow, guys. That's something that I might tell the players to change, because in a PvP, bright yellow, bright green becomes pretty difficult if we're looking at a lot of zealots and probes and adepts on top of each other. Either way, let's go ahead and get ready. I'll turn on some different lights as well, so you guys can actually see me for a little bit. Let's do it.
Let's get it on.
Bottom left side of ley lines, we are looking at the main base of our very own young man from the Czech Republic. He's been with Team Roddy for over a year at this point. I'm very fond of this kid. He's just a sweetheart, and he has gotten a lot better. It is Team Roddy's sebesdes. Top right side of ley lines, we are looking at the main base of a Russian Proto, someone who has definitely gotten some strong results in online tournaments in the past. I didn't know that he was that young. He might be a little bit older than Seb, but I assume that he's like in his early 20s at best. Or maybe he's even still a teenager, who knows? But a close to 6k MMR Protoss as well. It is the UedSoldier. I know he's aggressive. I know he likes to go for one base all-ins if he can, if not two base all-ins, lots of Blink Stalkers. One thing that I love his nickname, by the way. I've said this in the past. It's something that I basically always mention. I don't even know where it really comes from. I just think it sounds incredibly cool. If I could ever rename myself and he did not exist, I would love to be known as the UedSoldier. And I feel like that would be a 200 MMR boost to my very average MMR. Unless we're talking PTR. In the PTR, we're kind of cooking. You approve of his skins? Skins are fine. I have absolutely no issue with skins. I do have a minor issue with bright yellow against bright green. It's going to be hard to keep track of everything. Especially after the gazillion games that I saw yesterday and on some of the previous days. First proxy pylon is a fact. It seems that people have somehow found their way back to 3-gate Robo more than ever before. I've recently casted a couple of best of 5s where in 4 out of the 5 games, if not 5 out of 5 games, we saw 3-gate Robo. Sometimes in base. Sometimes 3-gate Robo against 3-gate Robo, sometimes a single Robo proxy, sometimes double Robo proxy. I'm a little bit surprised that after the 1-gate fast expand era, and people kind of slowing down a little bit with that, we see this many proxy Robos again, but I guess this is the universe way of telling that we need arrow fire back. 4-gate is not very good. I don't know if you're serious or not, but regular 4-gate is almost never good. There are some very rare scenarios where you can obviously get it to work. I would say regular 4-gate is only ever good if you don't make it look like it's 4-gate. If you really give them the idea that it's something else. In a weird way, mate, I would even prefer a 2-gate expand with then 2 extra gates than straight up 4-gate. Like straight up 4-gate, this is not that good. It dies to Void Rays and Cannons, it dies to a lot of Sentries and Batteries, it dies to 1-gate Fast Expand Immortal, obviously it dies to 3-gate, it dies to 1-base Blink. 4-gate is almost never really the best way to go about it. This is going to be very annoying already for Seb. Seb does not have a shield battery in the main base, and that means that he is immediately going to take some damage. He might actually be in danger of losing a sentry here. He will lose a sentry, and he decides to go for the prism. He will not get any real damage on the prism. So -2 workers and minus a sentry is bad news. We do have a battery here. A force field could be problematic too. It's going to be annoying to keep track of adapts and everything. It got cancelled. The UedSoldier is here. Could maybe drop a force field. He's going to go for it. We need to pull probes immediately, Seb. We really need to pull probes because if we lose these batteries, if we lose the low ground units, we've already lost the game. The probes may not do much, but it buys a tiny bit of time. Can we have an energy recharge? Is that a possibility? If we kill the prism, we can dream. Oh my god, that's so awfully close, but he does not kill the prism. And if we don't kill... I mean, that's all... Yeah, I mean, he's obviously dead, but maybe a tiny bit tilted as well. No, we're not playing on the PTR. This is the old version. This is the version that we saw yesterday all day long. Not the version we saw on Friday, because Friday we did obviously run a PTR tournament. The power of 3-gate Robo. You make one mistake where you're out of position or you didn't scout it early enough. It's already a bit annoying. Your early adapts don't get anything done. Then you lose the sentry. It becomes double as annoying. And then you make a dive for the prism and it survives with what felt like less than 5 HP and it's just game over immediately. Hello Foxer, I wish I knew that this was going on earlier. I did speak about it on stream and we obviously promoted it in the Discord. And I also told Allison back then to talk to Gemini, since I figured that Gemini is related to the all things Protoss and there's probably quite a few college kids that are part of all things Protoss. I did my best to spread the news. Sorry that you missed it. You would have probably been one of the top dogs, mate. Could have had a good run. Also, how the hell did none of your friends tell you about it? If you would have been eligible. Bad friends, Foxy. You need new friends, mate.
Round 2. Fight!
Your friends suck. Capital S-U-C-K. Alright guys, Tokamak, round 2. Game 1 awfully short. Less than 5 minutes. Down 0-1 in the semifinals. He was supposed to give us that Team Roddy Grand Finals today in this Collegiate tournament. It is our yellow Protoss. I did not actually get the chance to tell them about the colors, but it's okay. Sebesdes. No. Bottom left side, taking the one only to Trigate Robo. It can be that simple. It's never been my favorite build. I like playing against it. It doesn't really bother me. I've never really been very fond of executing it. When it comes to watching it, whatever. Sometimes it can lead into really cool games. More often than not, either it works or it doesn't work, and that's the end of it. It's not my favorite playstyle, but hey, there's money on the line, and if it works for him, why wouldn't you? This is the UedSoldier. I'll be your friend. You're already RotterdaM's online friend. Is that how it works? Talk to me about our friendship, Ballistic United. I would love to learn a thing or two. And I'm not saying we're not. I would just love to know how you see our friendship. Am I invited to the wedding? Do you expect an invite to my wedding? Are we gonna have some wings together? Are you coming out to Vegas? What kind of friendship are we working with? Gonna play some Fidel? Have a curly schnitzel? Like, what's happening? Stalker Sentry versus Stalker Sentry may actually give us a longer PvP. And that would excite me. I pay you and we're cool. I sit back and eat pizza and watch us eat this. You know you can do that also without paying me, right? This is a loophole that Twitch streamers don't want you to know, but you're not forced. It's optional. It is greatly appreciated, but it's absolutely not forced. I've heard that I'm excellent entertainment without paying me, but still putting me on a TV while having pizza. Yeah, I'm a very generous guy. If you ever have the chance to hang out with me in real life, you'll see my generosity. Something tragic ever happens to me, at least I will be remembered as a very generous man. If I ever have kids, they'll be very disappointed with what I leave behind, but they can definitely know that their dad was very good to people around the world. Twilight against Twilight. This sparks joy, guys. We're gonna have a little push. Right now, there is nothing to worry about, Voodoo. No kids out there. Yet. Guardian Shield gets activated on the side of the UedSoldier. I like that Sep goes for the Sentry, because that's the one unit you know is real. Sentries cannot hallucinate sentries. He didn't realize that Stalker was real, and he actually gets it, so very solid defense. UedSoldier going for a build that the American Protoss, a Spanish goat, was very, very fond of. He was actually raving about this build, and he was talking to it about Goblin, I think, as well, and then or somebody else. And I think he was actually talking to Sep about it, and Sep said it was the worst thing he ever heard, and Spanish Goat was very sad. But then Goblin did it a couple days later. I don't think Goblin was part of that conversation, and I actually linked the VOD of when Goblin did it to Max, and he was very happy. The idea is, guys, that you hallucinate a couple of Stalkers where it looks like you've got a lot of units. It looks like you're spending your gas. You even make a little poke where it's like, oh, look at me, it's such a standard game. And then you surprise them with very quick Dark Templars. But it seems that Sep is perhaps familiar with the reputation that Russian Protoss players do absolutely have. And that is that they love DTs. Whether we are talking Mindel, VK, or Coolgar, or in this case the UedSoldier, they absolutely love Dark Templars. So I like the idea of getting an early Robo against them. I appreciate that, Voodoo. But hopefully I don't have to be, like, remembered yet, you know? Hopefully I can just be a part of any conversation we're going to have in the upcoming... I'm aiming for at least 5 decades. Okay, well, yeah. No, 5 is doable. 5 decades would be amazing. 6 would honestly be pushing it. I don't know if there's a lot of life left at that point, but... 5 decades... Yeah, like I'm 30... I'm 38. If I'm vibing and chilling and conscious and enjoying life until I'm 88, I think that's pretty freaking good, no? It's a possibility, Pi. But I promise you that I'm going to do my best and I'll be fighting. Sarah won the best of 7, green tea, and the best of 7 led into a bonus best of 3. And the best of 3 went in favor of Clem. So Clem won in the end. Clem is also the one who won slightly more maps because it was 5 against 4 in the end. But Clem is the champ. Sarah was the runner-up. Yeah, I think 90 is a good target. 100 is honestly... I feel like if you live in the mountains somewhere and you're ultra healthy, then maybe like 100 is kind of chill. But with my lifestyle, I really don't know if I want to see myself when I'm 100. 90 is good. We'll go with 90. Actually, the idea of having only 5 decades left made me kind of sad. Time flies. You know what, guys? I should buy a Porsche. From here on out, every sub goes towards the Porsche funds. Before you know it, 5 decades are gone and I never even had the chance to live out my dreams. I love Jant. So, Seb doesn't know yet about the Dark Strain. Did he ever see a DT, guys? It's a bit of a weird game, no? You have a Dark Strain, we never used it. He did. I guess because he knew there was a robo, he didn't want to go for the investment. He makes an Archon at home. UedSoldier. He's saying 5 decades left is scary and I'm shook now. Yeah, I mean, it's a long time, but on the other end, are we almost at the halfway point? I still feel there's so much left to explore and discover and enjoy. Okay, we cannot turn this stream into the midlife crisis. That is, yeah, it's alright, guys. We haven't even started yet. What do we even know? Honestly, I'm a little bit confused about UedSoldier having a proxy Darkshrine, never warping in any DTs, in the end making an Archon at home. And now thinking that he's just gonna go for it, but this is gonna be a difficult hold for Sep. It's not impossible, he's gonna get his own Archon, but that Archon is not quite out yet. 2 Adepts are gonna shade into the natural, this will be really difficult. The forward aggressive blink on the side of the UedSoldier and a crazy amount of Zealots. Can sebesdes possibly hold this with a 6 worker lead? The answer is no. 8 minutes in, the Russian Protoss, relentless, deadly, crazy, just takes the 2-0 lead. Ay, ay, ay. A PvP series that has PvP written all over it. And sets up the 1-2 punch, adapts in the natural, and honestly kind of crazy. This is a mega frustrating series so far for Sep. You can't possibly be very happy with this. Oh. Two-0 lead. Game 3 gets played on Pylon. Come on, Sep. It is time. Turn things around. It is time. Winning 3 PvPs in a row, though, against an aggression, a very, very aggressive Protoss is going to be very difficult. It's not impossible, take it one at a time, etc., etc., but it's going to be difficult.
Round 3. Fight.
Bottom right side of Pylon, we are looking at the main base of a young student from the Czech Republic. It is Team Roddy sebesdes. So far, probably a series that he wants to erase from his memory. But hopefully we can turn this into a positive memory. If we can start cooking and turning things around. Top left side of Pylon, we are looking at the main base of a young man from Russia. It is the UedSoldier. Hello, Jay. Obviously, if you guys do !B or !bracket, you can get a link to the entire Collegiate tournament. You can see who all signed up, how some of the games played out, whether it was part of the bracket or the group stage. And there is a little shout out as well to everyone that was involved making this tourney possible. Tonight is indeed best of 5. Best of 5 for this one, best of 5 for the next semi, best of 5 for the grand finals. And there might be a bonus best of 5 as well. There is also a chance that best of 5 gets pushed to a different day. We'll sort it out. And in this link, you guys can also see a little shout out to Allison, Tracy, Jay, Demori, and Wakey. It's probably Wakey. I'm going with Wakey. Who have all put a lot of time and effort and their own funds into making this possible. I too am a proud sponsor of this event. When Allison told me about her plan, how she wanted to make this happen, I immediately said I'll gladly help out for a little bit. I think we're in for 100, maybe 125. It's for the kids, as they said in Entourage a long time ago. There will be a show match today, you think? It's gonna be a long night then. Game 3, and we are back to Proxy Robos, because why the hell not? Proxy Robos work more often than they don't. And it's also a super nice feeling to be up 2-0 in a PvP. It's suddenly not that scary anymore to put all of your eggs in one basket. No, I believe the show match was supposed to be between our champion and a star. Yeah. And to figure out who the champ is, we need to play out the first 3 matches before anything else. Sep's also a very cool guy, Jericho, so it's easy to cheer for. He's gonna go for a in-base Stargate. So we got a double gate versus double gate, and in-base Stargate. I am expecting the UedSoldier to make a third gateway. At least that's what he's supposed to do, but he's actually going for a low ground pylon, which is a bit confusing to me. The best student in SE2 of today and the worst student in SE2 history. Didn't know that I was playing. No, I wasn't that bad. I was an absolute star in high school when it came to geography and history. Especially history. I think I was the brightest kid they'd ever seen. And then they wondered, how on earth is this bright kid so stupid when it comes to every other subject? I didn't have much of an answer for it. Sep is going for the 4-stalker hit squad, guys. Just running 4 stalkers to the other side of the map. And he's actually very close to unpowering the gates. This is looking real good for the man who's down 0-2. He is defending at home. He has unpowered these 2 gates. No warp gate for the UedSoldier. And PvP in all its glory. 3 minutes and 52 seconds. Now, I have peaked myself in the past in 3 minutes and 52 seconds. But not very often in game 3 of a PvP when I'm down 0-2. But he's on the board, guys. The man is on the board. This is one hell of a series. Hello, Chiggy. There is no delay. We trust our young, honest, sweet video gamers. By the way, Chiggy, I'm going to be in Vegas soon. I don't think you're a Discord user, right? You don't use Discord. But I will be in Vegas on the 15th of October till the 24th of October. Yes, Conric. Yes, I agree. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Please, no yellow versus green. Let's be goated. It's just something that stands out a bit more. I just did it, Conric. Sorry, I forgot. Red, blue should be good. Lots of things are good. You know, it's also good, guys, not having a barcode if you're a caster. You found your future wife? Tell me more. Does he know about you, or do you only know about her? Because a lot of people have felt the same about Sydney Sweeney, but... She's your girlfriend? Okay, that's good. So it's not Sydney Sweeney, I guess. Haru's other in-game ID is Xingming. I mean, we don't have to necessarily go imposter or barcode. There is like a neutral ground in there somewhere. Not what you expect from me, but sees a tattooed up biker chick. I mean, you're a pretty cool guy, no? Driving a little Corvette around. I haven't seen you in years, Chiggy. I'm sure that if I see you, I would recognize you and be like, I know this guy. But if I would see you in the mix of 100 random folks, I would legitimately not immediately know that it's you, because it's been so long. Like, the days that you stopped by once, I want to say that was like 2016, 2017. And I haven't seen a picture of you, because you're not exactly a social media guy. So it's not like I've seen you change over the years, and I would still know how you look. I wouldn't recognize you. Yeah, I believe it. At this point, I'm also afraid for anything, but okay. Alright guys, game 4. It's been an ultra aggressive and very, very short PvP so far, but at least both players got one on the board. Let's hope we get to see our first game 5, because everybody likes game 5.
Round 4. Fight.
Top right side of Ultra Love, we are looking at the main base of our Czech Republican Protoss. He gets one with the 4-stalker hit squad running to the other side of the map. It is Team Roddy's sebesdes. He's still enjoying those Roddy bucks every single month. You guys send buckies to me, I send some buckies to Sep. Everybody's happy. And the economy keeps on flowing. Bottom left side of Ultra Love, we are looking at the main base of the Russian Protoss. He's still up 2-1, but might be feeling the pressure a little bit now, as that last game was not much of a game. This is the CSO UedSoldier. You have no reason to ever come back to Kalia? If you mean like living there, no, I really don't see that happening. They would have to first clean up California, and then I have to be like a multi-millionaire, and then I would ever consider it. But no, it's very unlikely that I be randomly back in California one day. But obviously I can always one day stop by. I was in LA like a little over a year ago, or maybe 2 years ago, for the Battle Aces thing. But it was a very short visit. It was like 2-3 days. And it was top secret. And I got to visit the Tencent headquarters. Team Roddy fundraised when? I never really do fundraisers. But I think the track record speaks for itself. You guys ever heard Baby Marine or Cuckoo or Goblin or Hydra or Sap or Fionn say anything bad about Team Roddy? I don't think it's ever happened, so I think we're doing fine. You had to drive on the 405 recently and be fine with not ever doing that again. I still wake up at 4 AM thinking that I have to drive over the 101 or the 405 for the 10. Please don't. Thank you, Machi, for the 36 months. I really, really appreciate it. As we are supporting the SEP. Obviously, California is cool. Lots of lovely people that I know live there. And if I ever have the chance to visit for a good reason, I'll gladly visit. But moving back, living there is probably not an option. But never say never. It's not like when I was 18 did I ever think I was going to live in California in the first place, right? That would have just sounded like a dream, and very unlikely that was ever going to happen. But a visit, I'll never say no to a visit. We have another proxy robo and a proxy gate this time around. Sap has scouted. Sap has gone for the 1 gate first expand. It's the best defense here, guys. Gate, gate, gate. Battery. And then a delayed Stargate. So we defend with a lot of sentry stalkers. And maybe much later Phoenix. Or do we want to go for our own robo? Or is it just pure gateway battery? Yeah, I like the Stargate, but it's pretty early. Hello, Inex, by the way. Doing good, mate. Excited for a night of video gaming. I'm a little bit sad that you didn't make it. But it should be good. Sentries are working on... Please! Oh my god, I was so close. He might end up losing one of the sentries. No, the shield battery keeps both of them alive. I have no idea how that's happening. 4 adepts in the end do make it into the natural, but the UedSoldier with a minor misclick as he shot on the Nexus. Oh, now it's Sap was making a misclick too as he shot at his own Stalker. And the adepts will continue shading. War Prism is here. Looking for that pickup. Are we going to fire up a Phoenix or a Void Ray? What is it? We actually don't really have any money. Oh man, how the hell did we lose 12 probes, guys? I felt like the defense started off really promising. And how did we end up losing 12 probes here? I'm actually worried that the UedSoldier might just batter down this wall, and then we are in trouble. We do have at least 2 shield batteries, and we've got force fields. We might even have force fields for days. We have maybe an energy recharge, right? No, we've already used that. It's gonna be really difficult. Not impossible, but it's definitely going to be really, really difficult because we're going to lose some of our production here as well. We need more force fields, but the War Prism Micro is excellent so far on the side of the UedSoldier. Happy Sunday, I guess. Good evening. Thank you for stopping by, as always. -2 gauge, guys. -2 gauge is bad. I'm worried for Seb. I think 12 probes was a few too many. It's possible. It's not impossible. We need more force fields. Do we have more force fields? Yes. Honestly, these force fields have been very solid. I wouldn't hate another battery. We might need another pylon, right? At this point, we have made up our mind. We want to defend the natural, so we can't ever lose the natural. I would like one more pylon here, because if this one pylon gets killed, we're so dead. Do we have enough force fields available, guys? We have 1 gateway production. It's not much, but it's honest work. We do drop 2 more gates. We lose a couple of our units. The War Prism Micro has been incredibly good on the side of the UedSoldier, who is wondering, does Seb ever run out of energy? Seb's probably wondering the same thing. Seb's not really losing any force fields, any sentries, to be fair. Oh, no, don't lose sentries. We need sentries. I mean, there is nothing to break force fields, but you would think that we're going to run out of force fields. Please tell me we have energy recharge. We don't have energy recharge. Oh, he's getting up the ramp. This is really bad news. We have 2 Phoenix, but I don't think we have enough damage. We're going to warp in a Zealot as well. We have an extra Phoenix on the way. We can lose probes. That's completely acceptable. We can't lose sentries, though, and we are losing sentries. It is over, guys. It is the UedSoldier who's going to make it into the grand finals of the SC2 World Collegiate Championships, or Collegiate World Championship, and has been running for a long time. Congrats to the young man from Russia. Very sad news for Seb. Unfortunately, it did not go his way. 3-gate Robo. You live by it, you die by it. You guys believed in Seb. Unfortunately, it went the UedSoldier's way. Congrats to him. Sad for our men. It is what it is. But it does mean that we can get ready for our second semi-finals. And it is Fjönt, the Swedish Zerg, against Sigga, the Swedish Protoss. Best of 5. Fjönt, a Swedish Z. Sigga, a Swedish P. A little bit of a Swedish civil war here. There is a chance that we're going to do a tiny interview. If Allison wants to do the interview, she absolutely can. If she says, Roddy, can you please do it? I can definitely do it. And we'll figure it out together. This is what PvP normally looks like. Some of them for sure, but this was exceptionally short, exceptionally aggressive. It's definitely not something we've never seen before, but an entire best of 5 is not really supposed to go down this way. But yeah, sometimes that does happen. Oh my god. Okay. No worries. Winner interview, check Discord. Oh, we're gonna do a winner interview. Okay. In the Roddy stream. I mean, does it work with the UedSoldier? Which channel should I be joining, Allison? Before I start joining channels, let's make sure that we join the right channels. Good thing I'm here earlier than expected. Yeah, PvP be PvP, mate. There are lots of channels. Is it the Watch Party? Is it the Billy stream? Is it the Roddy stream? I feel like we couldn't do an interview with the UedSoldier, you know? If it didn't work before, Watch Party? Okay, I'll join. Hello,
it's
gamers.
Impossible to win, but I feel there is no way to beat Zerg in any game.
Hello.
But anyway.
Hello. Yeah, my PvZ probably my best matchup at this moment. My style is super not standard, I would say. I like playing into Twilight, into Grave Adepts. It's not what do the most processes at this moment, right? And
Yeah.
Zergs before 6K MMR have some problems against my style, but Fiant isn't bad Zerg. I played a lot of games on the ladder. He's super aggressive. It's hard to play against him. So I would not say that it would be easy for me. Opposite, I think Fiant a little bit better than me at this moment.
You will be fine. I
Are you
still have
already
a.
expecting Fion to be your opponent in the final?
Because I think he will win 3-0 against Sigi. Sorry, it's just my opinion.
3-0.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, I feel the same too. I feel the same way too.
Also, I've got another question. So, UedSoldier, you've played a lot of PvPs in this event so far. It's all PvPs in the playoffs for you. So,
Yes.
so among the so on your way, who do you think is your toughest opponent? Was it Acheron, Hydra, Seb, or Nightmare?
Nightmare.
So
Okay.
for the chat, if anyone doesn't know, UedSoldier played this round of 16 game versus Acheron in advance. So yesterday we were actually casting from replays. Then
Sorry.
UedSoldier sent in the wrong replay. We loaded up the replay and it said UedSoldier vs SE Nightmare. Then we ended up watching that replay because we thought it was just Acheron under a different ID.
Sorry, I apologize.
Was it on purpose?
My mistake. It was my mistake. I just was busy and I don't know. But about PvP, you know, in Russia, probably 80% it's Protoss players like Strange, Skillos, it's P-Power, Shameless, of course, Russian Art, and you can't play bad PvP in Russia, you know, just too much PvP. So I think I'm confident in PvP at this moment. The most powerful opponent on this tournament, I think it was from Protoss, of course, it was sebesdes. But I don't know why Shameless or Art didn't play this tournament, because they are also students and
Oh, really?
they could do. Yes. They just didn't know about this tournament, I think. So if Shameless or Art would be here, I think I would be in trouble.
Everyone is a student. I guess.
What?
Yeah, Protoss players going to college. Everyone is a student.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question for you, UedSoldier. So I have been watching you
nice
like
games and good luck in the finals. I think Jay has another question. Jay, you could take over.
Oh no, I was just gonna mention, let's not count him out for PVZ as well, because I have heard, and this is confirmed, that UedSoldier has beaten Sarah on ladder. So
yeah, but I do have a very quick question. So I have been watching your game in the in those 2 days, and so every time I watch you, you use strategy is I think is proxy robo, right?
In PvP?
So yeah, in PvP, and you almost win every game with that strategy. Do you think it's kind of the new meta in this, like in PvP matchup? And I think it's very effective when you use it.
Well, I don't actually think that it's new meta, because I played Proxy Robo 4 years ago and now, so it's my meta. It's not meta for all processes. I just like I like to be aggression, especially in PvP, because PvP is super random matchup, and I don't feel confident when I'm playing just standard. I need to be aggressive. So I feel
you want to put the pressure on your opponent and use, because you do have confidence in your unit controls, and especially when using your prison and the immortal stuff. So by giving your opponent some pressures, you're more likely to make them to make mistakes, so you can have advantage at that point, right?
Yes, yes. I actually like Prism Micro because it's super strong. And in previous, probably 5 years ago, I was Cannon Rusher like Boanan or Printf, and I played a lot of games with against Zerg into Cannon Rush, into Proxy Robo. Before Shield Battery Nerf, it was super strong strategy, and the strategy need good micro with Prism. So I made better my micro, and I started to use it in PvP, and it's actually helped me. So by this reason, I play Proxy Robo. Not every game, but I like it.
I see. And by the way, best luck on the final matches.
What?
Come on.
Thanks again for the interview. I think
okay.
That's all we have to ask now.
Okay, cool.
That's all.
That's all.
Yeah. Okay, we could go to the next series, and UedSoldier, good luck in the finals.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Okay, bye bye.
Honestly, he sounds like a very nice guy. He sounds like a young, excited video gamer, a little giggly. I'm a fan. So I guess we'll do a tiny interview as well with Zigge and Fjont. The two Swedish, how is it called in Swedish? Kompass? Min Kompis. They're gonna go ahead and exchange a couple of words. Thank you, by the way, Azarel, for the 8 months. Much love. Yeah, I never really heard him talk either, but he actually sounds very nice. Now, if I ever lose to him, I will not feel annoyed, because now I will just think in my mind he's such a nice kid. How can I ever be mad if I lose to such a happy, nice kid? Alright, I will go ahead and hop into that interview, and I'll just take a tiny break myself, so I don't need to take a break before the series. Fjont Zigge interview coming up.